Yeah, absolutely. I have a couple of thoughts on this. One, like from a deal perspective, outsourced stuff closes faster, it closes for more. Like that is and it closes more frequently, right? So it hits all of the metrics that you want. Any inbound or outbound type measure that you're going to have, outbound outperforms those things because you're right at power, right? And this is something I was going to talk about too when it comes to like that inbound versus outbound perspective and like building that culture, building that mentality. Bryan, you hit the nail on the head when you're like, you got to hire for this. An
Yep.
inbound lead, like most of the time you just end up doing going through like a multi-threading motion anyways if you can't get that person on board as a champion, right? So that's something we work
Yep.
on a lot from a skill perspective is like how do you turn that person into a champion, get audience with power. And you can work on that skill all you want, but there's going to be a certain percentage of them that just won't, right? They just don't want to put their neck on the line to go put you in front of leadership. So now the seller just has to go run a multi-threading motion around that to get to power, which is, surprise, surprise, very, very, very similar to a outbound prospecting motion, right? If you don't have your
Yep.
champion on board. So setting that expectation is really important. And for all those reasons, from an organizational standpoint, we talked about the WIFM, the what's in it for me for outbound prospecting for self-sourcing your own meetings. They're faster, they close more frequently, close for more, all great things. In addition to that, right now we actually are running a spiff behind this to further incentivize them to close self-sourced meetings. Now, when you are a bigger ship to steer, we'll say, a spiff is an easy way to do it. If you're a smaller, more nimble organization, you could build in a commission adder to that. There's a lot of
Yep.
complexities as you go into bigger businesses and like the downstream impacts of those things, especially when you have cross-functional teams again, like the SDR organization and all those, like it can get a little messy. So the spiff makes it easy in those situations.